Okay, this is the BLM road, Echo Range Road. There's Ridgecrest right over here. There's B Mountain. Get the little Salt Wells area, kind of Cyril's Valley type of area. This is where the 6.5 earthquake happened on the 4th. And then yesterday, last night, the 7.1 earthquake happened on the other side of that mountain. That affected all of the Ridgecrest area. So this is the Burro Ranch road that goes out towards Echo Range. So we have some splitting here on the road as the earth was shaking apart. You can kind of see the kind of the fissures that kind of opened up a little bit, and kind of see how it also kind of goes over into the desert a little bit as well, going this way. So there's quite a bit of movement over on this side, and you kind of see some minor cracks as they're kind of opening up as well, kind of showing the fault in the area. There's more right there. These are all new cracks on the road here, so you can kind of see it kind of bowed up just a wee little bit as it started causing these cracks. See the vibration basically. It's doing a
it's even worse on this side.
It's kind of doing a kind of a back and forth motion on the road here. So these cracks we are finding here in the desert here kind of falls in line with the fault that kind of goes towards B Mountain, and then kind of cutting towards Little Lake, which is partly where the 6.5 came from. Well, yeah. Possibly new fault, maybe. It's I think
it's a new fault.
Well, they were indicating. So this is the other break in the road. So you can see where you had kind of the back and forth motion on the road, but you also had a little bit of compression that was also occurring here on the road to kind of create create this here. So,
or I should say subduction.
Subduction. So some minor cracking going in the desert here, but it looks like most of it was on the parts more to the east. So this is Highway 178. We were on the Burroughs Ranch, Burroughs Road, over towards, it goes towards ECR, on the other side of the little hills over there. So it does not go quite in a straight line, kind of bends to the right for the actual fault. So here's where the spots, I'll show you the pictures on what it did to the road here. And then on the north side of the road is where we had the water main breaks that service Trona. All right, still on Highway 178, heading towards Poison Canyon. So we haven't quite gotten around the curve yet. This is past the Cyril's Valley Trona Road cutoff. And this section right here looks like it's raised up probably a good maybe foot, possibly 1.5 feet. This whole section is raised up. And they're obviously doing some work on the water mains that goes between Ridgecrest and Trona right here. So they're trying to dig it up so that way they can do repair work on the water mains. So this whole section has been raised up. So if you go across this too fast, vehicles will definitely catch air. And you can see more of the buckling of the earth right here. Oh yeah. Or we're going out into the desert this way. So we have multiple fracture points. Somebody call graboids. So this is going westbound on 178 through the Poison Canyon. So we do see some evidence of various rock slides and everything that occurred with all these quakes. There was one coming up here on the left. It shows one in particular we noticed. This one looks rather recent. I don't know. So also all kinds of rocks that are sliding down that's sitting next to the water mains, and then a bunch of other ones that look like they've been scraped and pushed back, and so that was partly one of the reasons why the road was shut down, was because of the some of the rock slides and everything in here as well.
You can see the slides.
There's some of the fresh slides right there. Yep. Okay, so we're coming up, again, we're going westbound on 178. This is the section of road that buckled and pushed upwards. This is also where they're doing the water main repair. Pretty extensive amount of work. You really got to slow down quite a bit here, so basically kind of gonna take this bump at right around 10 miles an hour. You can do any faster than that, you're going to end up catching air. So this is the spot where we kind of showed earlier, where the all the brakes and everything on the side, but yeah, going about 10 miles an hour over this. Yeah.
Mobile network not available.
Pretty big bump.
We had it. I slipped, right?
So still heading westbound into Ridgecrest on 178. We just passed the Trona cutoff. It goes through Cyril Station. So coming up here pretty quickly, we're going to have the other breaks where the other faults brake marks are on the road. This is where the kind of the Facebook pictures kind of went all over the place with the original break from the 6.5 earthquake. It happened on the 4th.
That was only 6.4.
Oh, so yeah, sorry, 6.4. That's right. All right, so here's that spot on the road where they had the other water main break that they were working on. Pretty extensive work as well. So this was where they were doing all the other work the first time it broke. Right here on the right-hand side, you see the seismologist equipment here on the one inside of the fault.
Kern County Fire's out here now.
You can see the shifts in the road. We're going 20 miles an hour right now. But the spot right here, it gets really bad, so you kind of got to slow down a bit more. There's another seismologist piece of equipment on the other side of the fault line system, so that way they can monitor it. This whole thing just kind of, big old slanted. And there's another piece of equipment right there, so they can monitor the way the faults are moving and bumping and grinding.